everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. Yesterday's energy draw was very powerful and unexpected, so let me know how that resonated for you. It didn't feel specific as in it was for a specific person, but it felt very specific for my collective. It felt like some of you have been maybe doubting yourself, doubting your journey, maybe feeling a little bit disconnected from source or from yourself. And so it felt like I was spirit coming in and really reassuring you that, yes, you are here for a purpose, and don't ever forget that, and don't ever forget the love within yourself. Okay? All right, so today we're going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Tomorrow we're going to have Romance Angels Friday, where we use the Romance Angels deck. And I'm going to have an announcement at the end of the week, so stay tuned for that as well. I'm very excited. I have been working very diligently on some projects. Guys, my life has been so hectic and chaotic. There's been so much going on, and eventually I'll share it. You know some of it, but eventually I'll share some of it. There's just been so much going on in my physical world, and hopefully that's going to be balancing out. I'm really, really praying that it's going to be stabilizing and balancing out, and I'll be back on a schedule for the collective readings and for these dailies. It won't be so chaotic and here and there. It will be more consistent. I'm really hoping for that. You guys know how this journey goes, where you just kind of have to go with the flow, especially when you're doing energy work. There's only so much time in a day, and there's only so much, that especially we as energy workers, so much that we can give out. And my energy has been pulled in different directions, just temporarily. So hopefully we're going to be getting back to this. I love what I do so much. I love this community. I love you guys. So I'm not going anywhere. I might have had some stuff going on in my personal life, but this is my job. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm called to do, and I'm not going anywhere. So thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you. And I'm going to do an oracle reading. If I haven't already, we'll do that oracle card reading where I use the oracle cards. We'll have that coming up, and hopefully a live session as well. We'll do a live stream as well, because I miss chatting with you guys as well. But yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more consistent going forward in the next 2 weeks once I figure out my schedule and things kind of balance out. So thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Okay, so this is for Thursday, August 27th. Let's see what we have for Thursday, August 27th. Spirit, what do you have to say for this collective for August 27th? We have Not For You, and the bottom of the deck I'm called to as well. We have the Tribe. This feels like an energy of endings. This feels, you see the chess set there and the fortune cookie? The energy that I'm getting there is there might have been some significant changes and or endings in your life, especially when it comes to karmic endings with regards to relationships. There might have been friendships that have kind of faded away, relationships that have ended, perhaps breakups, family members who might have passed. I know that there have been people in my life who have experienced that. This is as a general collective. There have been some endings here, some significant endings. But remember that endings are just transitions to something new, transitions to new beginnings. Nothing truly ends. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. It can only be transitioned. It can only be changed. Energy doesn't go anywhere. I know that, when I lost my dog, I really miss the physicality of him being here, that physical nature of him. I miss holding him. I miss seeing him. I miss him, coming up the stairs at night. I miss that physical nature. But his energy is still here. That love is still here. That love and that energy cannot be destroyed. There is no ending, just a transition. The Death card in traditional tarot is all about transformation. It's not a death. It might be an ending, but it's not a death as in something that is here and then there, and there's a stark ending. How do I say this? It's not like it's here one day and then boom, it's ended. It's transition, it's transformation. It might look like an ending, but it's just moving into something else. When we're talking about physical death, it's just moving into more of an ethereal. The physical body might die, but the spirit lives on. We know this. We know this. We channel energy. We feel energy. You know, we feel that love that still exists. Again, energy cannot be created or cannot be destroyed, only created and transformed. So you might be experiencing some endings. You might be experiencing some transitions. You might be experiencing some fading away of relationships, some transitions and transformations of relationships. And that's just because the higher you ascend in consciousness, the more you're being called to find those who are in alignment with you, those who are matching your frequency, your soul family, your soul tribe, those who are on your level, so to speak. Now, that's not to say that those who were part of your reality before, those relationships, those friendships, those family members, whatever it was, that's not to say that they were not a part of your journey, that they were not a vital part of your journey, and they still can be. But you're really being called to elevate. You're really being called to evolve. You're really being called to shift into this new era of your life, to level up in your life, to meet those who are where you are. Again, that's not to say that, I hate saying that, because it's like it almost creates this like dichotomy of like a system, like a almost like a caste system, so to speak. It creates like this class energy of higher and lower, and that's not. Everybody's exactly where they're meant to be on their journey. Everybody is awakening in their right time frame. Everybody is ascending in their right time frame according to their own soul's direction, according to their own soul's blueprint. There is no, we might want other people to ascend and to awaken, and we might get frustrated with them because we want them to be where we are, but we have to remember patience, we have to remember compassion, we have to remember that everybody is awakening and ascending according to their own soul's growth and their own soul's journey and their own karma that they're clearing, because even if it doesn't look like it, everybody is going through this ascension process. Now, so when I say that it's, you're called to level up, you're called to meet your soul tribe, it's just about meeting those. It doesn't mean that you have to, completely cut out anybody from your life, but it's about opening up your heart to welcome in those who really are at that same level of consciousness, at that same level of awareness. And you feel that. When you meet people, you feel that. And you'll feel that by the vibration. You'll feel that by the frequency and that familiarity. Oh, I recognize you. Oh, we have a lot to offer to each other. Oh, you feel like soul family. Oh, let's see where this goes. Let's, learn from each other. Let's grow together. And sometimes with other people, you have to say, I'm not growing with this person anymore. I'm evolving, I'm shifting my life, and I don't quite know where they fit in. Doesn't mean I don't want them in my life, but it's just an energy of, it's what they're telling me is the fortune, the wheel of fortune turning. It's the wheel of life that's turning. It's almost like a season of your life, a cycle of your life might have ended, and now you're ready to move into the next chapter, into the next cycle, and some people aren't ready to do that. It doesn't mean that you cut off all communication, unless they might be toxic to you, unless, that's something that you want. Doesn't mean that you ignore, doesn't mean that, you don't have, social gatherings and whatever it is with those friends or family or whatever it is. But it just means that you recognize within yourself where you are, and that you want to open your heart and welcome in people who are at that frequency, who are at that vibration, who are not like-minded in the way that you share opinions and ideals and, politics and things like that. None of that 3D stuff, but who are like-minded as far as consciousness, who are open as far as consciousness, who are at that same level in your soul growth journey. You're going to start welcoming in your soul tribe. You're going to start welcoming in your family, your soul family, people who you feel that you can really grow from, who challenge you, but who also nurture you, who also hold that same vibration of unconditional love. And challenge you in a positive way, not challenge you with that toxicity of the old paradigm, of that old cycle, of that old season. So that not for you, This is an energy of, can you allow, with the chess set, they're bringing me back to that, the chess set, this is an energy of, it's almost like they're giving me the word strategy, but it's kind of like, can you bring to your awareness, can you see how the pieces are aligning now to move you into the next level of your life? Can you see how the universe is aligning people to be removed from your life so that you can welcome in people who are really part of that soul family? Can you look at the bigger picture and see what it is that has ended, what has closed, the chapter that has closed, and everything that you have learned from that experience and those people? And can you look at it from the bigger picture to see where you're going, what you still need to learn, and be open-hearted enough to welcome in those spiritual mentors or friends or soul family who will help you achieve that next level of soul growth, that next level of evolution that your soul is being led to, that your soul is really calling to. So things might feel like they're shifting. Things might feel like they're changing. But you have the fortune cookie there. This is, it might feel like an ending and it might feel very difficult and challenging for you. But everything is for a purpose. And everything is in direct alignment for your soul's growth, for your soul's evolution, where your soul is actually wanting you to go. It's just fear that you might cling to other people, that you might be clinging to old relationships, that you might be clinging to that ending. Allow yourself to open up, because once you break that shell open, you'll be welcoming in your family, your soul tribe, who truly do feel like home and who truly do match the frequency and the vibration that you're in. And that will help you level up. That will help you keep going into the energy of love and joy and happiness and peace that your ascension journey is really taking you into. So allow this to happen. Allow transitions to happen. Allow transformations to happen. Allow endings to come in so that new beginnings can take place. Okay? All right. Wow. Really powerful messages coming forth this week. All right, you guys, that's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow with Romance Angels Friday. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and we'll see you tomorrow.